Okay, got that stream there fired up there, sir, for the Legacy Campaign, session 27, as it were. Um, let's see. I think last time we had a bit of an altercation out in the woods near Rose Grove. There was a certain beast, if you will, that had a kind of nightmarish, we'll call it, contagion?
Curse?
Curse is good word. Um, the beast was set upon a group of travelers that consisted of Zyzeris, Trey, Bigsies, and Tura and their guide Timmy. And during the fighting, Trey was brought low and did end up rolling a 1 on one of his death saves, which caused the amulet that fire had given him to glow and shatter, well, crack, and its magic flowed into Trey, bringing him back to life. Uh, all while that was happening, Big Z's was, well, why don't you tell us about it from your point of view, Big Z's? What was happening?
There's a lot. There's nightmare beasts. There was the rampant two beaked, six-eyed. Was it six-eyed owl bear? There was a lot of eyes. And Azusa, my handy dandy staff, was like, I can help you. And Azusa was able to reach out and remove the cursed thing from this owl bear, so it was able to go back to its normal fluffy self, and it left us alone. But I don't exactly know what happened still. I just know Azusa's like, I got this, and she reached out and she helped. And we still had to kill all the pepperonis. They did not get to survive and be cured, but the owlbear got to be cured, and that's cool because owlbears, they're pretty dope. So we still have a beast in this domain, but maybe not a cursed beast. We don't really know why they're cursed, but we just know that there's something that runs deep around here that's cursing cute little creatures.
And meanwhile, back at the library, there were some goings on. A secret door was found, a scroll of invisibility was found, a trip to the bathroom was had, some subterfuge in the attempt of smuggling scrolls in Bindu's robes is being attempted.
Someone's getting a little handsy.
And on Jethro had a conversation with not Malia, but Alfred, who has.
I think I'm talking to Alfred more than I'm talking to Malia at this point.
Has reared his ugly head and is currently in attendance. And Jethro just has a pot of tea and a stack of books, I believe, in front of him.
That's what I came here for, was books. That's what I'm doing.
But, yeah, I believe that is where the four of you were when you saw the flash out the window of green light that seemed to come from the forest beyond.
I do not.
We saw the green light?
No, we did not see a green light.
You did now, because that's when we're picking up.
I have
you
a very
all
low
sitting
perception.
there, and you see this flash of
There was that
green
really,
light
really big
outside of the
flash.
window.
That's a thing.
Thing.
There was a very big flash of green light, and everyone around saw this flash of green light, including all of y'all, up in your very high vantage point in a castle with big ass windows.
Is it Centennial Eve
anything.
already? What was that?
No, it came from the forest.
Don't know that I've ever seen anything like that. I got a mechanical question, Nick. How tall are the windows from the ground?
Tall.
You didn't see shit.
Am I able to see shit from
Yes.
my wheelchair?
They're ADA accessible.
Okay.
We're
Awesome.
ADA
Like 3 foot off the
compliant.
ground. Got it.
The medieval castle and library is ADA compliant with their windows.
God damn right it is, Ben.
Cool.
You know why? Because halflings
said
look
so.
through these windows, motherfucker.
There we go.
Mm.
Hey, you know, I should have said that. Are they halfling compliant?
Well, you can't knock Gunderkill for that. I mean,
I mean, I honestly, I figured Gudrikel would be the kind of guy that just say fuck the halflings, but
yeah. No.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's actually
Good
true.
luck.
Dominus is gonna go put his feet up on the edge, and I'm just gonna look through his eyes to see what's going on, because he's taller than I am when he's up on his hind legs.
Is there any way to know like what that flash meant?
Probably not. I can't think of a way. No.
Green light. That's probably something arcane. I don't think nature provides that luminous color.
So,
Of course,
Oh,
Alfred would know all about that.
of course not. I don't know.
You had the
I-
highest vantage point. What did you see?
I saw a green light. Look. Maybe we should move our way out of here. You know, that green light, not too good. I'm already in this. Is there anything else we need to do here?
What's the guard doing in this library, by the way?
Both the guards are still, well, one of the guards is standing at the door. You see, the other one is not standing there any longer.
yeah, he went to the bathroom.
With Malia.
And then he came back though. Did he
Like
leave
that.
after he saw me and Delirious and Bindu in the fireplace thing?
That
When did he leave?
would probably be a safe assumption.
Don't remind him of that. He forgot that part.
I think it might be time for us to leave.
I agree. We must determine what this magical green light was.
Should we use that as a distraction for the guard?
I believe that they'll just let us leave. Crane, is that his name?
Linus Crane.
Yeah, Linus Crane.
Yeah. Crane said that we were, we're free to leave whenever. However, I'm unsure if he's suspicious of us. I told him that we were heading straight back to Rathadun with any information we found, and that we do not know anything about Ursa. So if he asks you that, that is our story.
All right.
Well then, yes, let us leave.
Was there anything that we were going to try to pick up on the way out of town as we make our way?
We came here seeking knowledge, nothing else.
We should leave town as swiftly as possible. Besides, Gucci Curl is more than likely aware that the four of us are here. Crane passed on a message from my sister.
You all need to make me perception checks, please.
And Alfred. Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, 0 perception.
No.
11.
Wisdom-based character, Bindu, save us.
Well, we're gonna try.
Wait, I didn't see one from Jethro. What was Jethro's?
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay.
How about a 12?
Oh my god, Jethro? What?
Did Jethro
You know,
get the highest?
I got a 15.
I rolled a 5. I can't.
Oh
I
my
can't really
god, I
fix that.
fucking love this. This is great. Okay. Bindu, Valeris, and Malia.
When you say that.
From down the hall, you hear the sounds of booted feet, armor, and weapons, and it sounds like there's a number of soldiers coming down that hallway.
Coming straight toward. Oh, sorry.
Jethro, you, instead of looking towards that hallway, you look to your left. Instead of your right, where everyone else looks that way, you look the other way. And Jethro, as you look the other way, you see a version of yourself standing right next to you. Younger than the last time you saw yourself. Less gray hair, a little more Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi looking. Look.
Hello.
And like I said, you're standing next to yourself. In his hand, he holds an odd-looking potion that seems to have a wisp of something floating in the liquid that isn't liquid. He says, "I don't have much time." He takes a moment, he pauses, and he kind of chuckles and laughs at the statement. He hands you the potion, and you look down at it, and attached to the potion is a note that says, "From Tura." As your gaze returns from the note, the figure is gone.
Can I pop the top and take a quick sniff and do some kind of check to see what it is?
Yeah, make me an Arcana check.
I would love to. Oh, that was on an 18 for a hot second. Shit.
I mean,
11.
do you want to use any of your wibbly wobbly timey wimey shit?
I used them all already.
Oh, well. You're
Oh,
not
you know what?
100%.
Can I just use a spell? I'll just use a spell slot to identify. Screw that. I need an action. I got to do this.
Sure, that works. When you cast Identify, what you identify this is a memory. This is somebody else's memory, other than Jethro's.
Oh. Let's see. Who's Tura cool with? Me. In this party. As one of the, I think of myself as part of the Poison Posse, because we're cool rogues and we do stuff like that. I'm gonna drink it and see what this memory is.
So as you drink this potion, this memory is Tura's memory of entering this castle through a secret entrance that kind of looks like a sewer grate, crawling through a very dark, kind of cavernous tunnel to assassinate Guter Curl, and you kind of feel her emotions as you're kind of going through this memory, and then the memory kind of cuts to her entering the castle through this like drainage grate that's near the kitchen, and then the memory cuts to her crawling back through the dank dark tunnel, half dead, bleeding out, not sure if she was going to live, as she kind of pulled herself away from this failed assassination attempt. And you feel all of her pain and anguish in that moment, as well as you kind of snap back to this moment of everyone sitting in the library. You can kind of clearly see that drainage grate near the kitchen in your mind.
He'll whisper to Bindu.
There's a drainage grate outside the kitchen. It'll lead outside the walls of the city. I think that's our best chance.
And Bindu's going to look over to see the grate.
I think we're going to have to... did we pass the kitchen on the way to the library, or is that a separate building, or...
I'm going to say...
Did Melia perhaps bypass the kitchen to get to the bathroom?
Give me. I'm gonna say, what kind of a check would it be to remember if you passed the kitchens? What do y'all think? Ryan,
I'm
what do
really
you
good
think?
at architecture.
Just straight intelligence check.
History.
History or intelligence.
Survival.
Ryan, what do you think?
Oh, that.
Ryan apparently doesn't think.
We were just talking about the scrying spell.
Oh.
Well, okay. I'm going to say straight intelligence checks.
Okay, intelligence.
Let's fucking go. 21.
There we go.
We can all make the check.
Yes, all 4 of you.
22.
Damn.
All right. So Jethro and Bindu, you both, kind of. I'm gonna say you both, knowing like the layouts of castles and other like kind of architecture classes that you've taken, and then also just, kind of where you are in relation to. Where you think like service entries might be and things like that, at least know that you could probably go out the back of this library and find service entrances and things like that because you didn't pass it on the way in.
Is there only one entrance to this library that the guards are guarding?
Nope, there's a second one on the other end.
Oh, nice.
Ladies, perhaps we should go this way.
Do you want to meet Fogcloud?
Say again?
We should. I don't think we should draw attention to ourselves.
No.
There's a giant army about. There's a giant army about to meet us. Maybe we should make our exit known. How close are they?
They're getting closer.
You know what? I say do it.
Yes.
Fuck
do it.
yeah!
Fog cloud and we get the hell out of here.
Alfred Inks.
All right.
Are we gonna GTFO this? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're GTFOing.
Okay,
All right.
everyone, remember where the stupid door is. We don't want to be attacked by monsters again.
Alfred,
Looking
just
at you.
Cast it in the hallway.
Yes, put it in the hallway. And in the midst of the mist, I will shroud us in shadow so that way we can
Ooh.
bypass most of the security.
I could also help a little bit. I have a bag of ball bearings. I could pour it in front of the door.
Oh, ball bearings in the smoke would be
Oh,
fantastic.
I'll have to throw them. I think I can do that.
Just Home Alone that shit and put it on the ground. As they come out of it, they'll slip and fall back into the cloud.
It'll be fucking hilarious.
It
It'd
will.
be fucking hilarious.
All right, let's go.
So we have a Goonies huddle, and then fog cloud goes off. Is that that's what's going on?
Fog cloud goes off, the ball bearings go rolling out, the disco music comes on, and
Jethro says, "Time fail," and he'll pass without trace on us.
all right. I need you all to make me stealth checks, I guess.
Plus 10 on your still checks, guys.
Plus 10, great. 19.
Valeris does
Cool.
not want to get the fuck out of
Jesus
here.
Christ.
Neither does
18
Jethro.
for me.
Jeez. Wow, this is fantastic.
What is happening?
21.
14.
Oh fuck.
14 with the plus 10?
With the
Yeah,
plus
no,
10.
we're not doing good. We're not a stealthy party, except for Valeris. And
Valeris is having a
Are you telling me
you fumbled the ball bearings.
Are
is
you
what happened,
telling
and they
me
clanked all over the damn place.
that with pass without a trace on, the highest is 21?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
And
a plus
Alfred
one
is
to
the one that
stealth.
did it.
He's got to keep his sister alive.
I only have a plus 1 to stealth as well.
You don't know what he did during school. He could have been a naughty boy.
You all make your way out the back of the library, and you hear the guard near the front entrance say, "They went that way!"
I think my wheel hit one of those fucking ball bearings.
No.
No.
It's like a banana in Mario Kart. I'm spinning out, fucking crashing into books, and shit's falling over as we're trying to get out of the library.
At this point, do you want to keep stealthing, or would you like to maybe move faster?
We were GTFOing. We were
Yeah,
just
we're
trying to.
GTFOing.
All
I
right,
think we
fuck
tried to
the
stealth
stealth.
out of the library and then book it, right? So we were trying to sneak out and then go as fast as we can, and then my wheelchair is like da-dunk, da-dunk, da-dunk
And-
down the stairs.
And then tequila kicks in. All right, so you guys start running through the hallways looking for the kitchen grate. I need you all to make me perception checks to find the kitchen.
That's a little better.
And my rolling is so up and down. That's a 25.
We're doing percepciones.
Percepciones to find the kitchenes.
Excuse me, 23.
Nope,
Sorry.
nope. I'm focusing on not hitting shit.
Bindu, you guys are rushing through the hallways. The three of them kind of are going forward, and you stop and look down one of the hallways, and you're like, "It's this way!" And everyone comes rushing back, and the four of you go hauling ass down that hallway, and you are able to find the sewer, the drainage grate that Jethro that you saw in the memory.
Find the sewer, Dominus.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
All right. At this point, Bindu pulls a Han Solo and like stomps open the grate and starts like ushering people through.
Ooh, how big is this grate?
You know, Jethro,
I'm willing to make the sacrifice. I want to save my character.
I mean, I did say that this place was ADA compliant, but this drain is not. And I feel bad about
That's
that.
fine.
But
No.
I don't know what your plan is for your chair.
Throw it
Throw it into the
Bag of holding that shit.
I don't think it'll fit.
Everything fits in a bag of holding.
It's not a portable hole.
I
The
mean-
opening needs to be big enough to fit a chair.
Can you collapse it?
The wheels. You can't collapse the wheels.
You know what? But if you could get the front in, I'll say you could get the whole thing in. You can get the handlebars in, right? And things like that. I'm gonna rule.
Like a fucking Hoover.
I'm gonna rule, since you have a bag of holding, that you can put your wheelchair in it, because otherwise that would kind of be a dick move. So
I thought it would be
Wait,
fun. See my
clearly
ass crawling through the fucking
You
sewers.
know, I mean, the other option is I just carry you, but you know.
No. We got this. You go first. You can see what's coming ahead, see if there's any arcane traps or wards. I will be fine.
As he's crawling out of his chair and trying to stuff it into a bag.
Dominus, grab the flap.
I do need Bindu to give me a strength check for his Han Soloing. Or athletics. I guess I need athletics.
Same thing. That's a hard 7 there, bro.
I was gonna
Can I
ask. Can I?
assist him?
Yes, you can assist him. So Bindu, go ahead and roll again.
Okay, there's an 18.
All right. Yes, you're
Flex
able.
those abs.
You're able to show everyone that they're not just glamour muscles, and you rip this grate open, and everyone starts. You help Jethro put his chair into the bag, and everyone starts heading down the chute.
Jethro grabs the collar of Dominus with both hands now that he's got the backpack on and his wheelchair is put in, and he's like,
Dominus, run. Follow Bindu.
and so Dominus is going to drag him through while he's holding on to the collar.
How close are the guards?
Make me a perception check as you duck down into the grate.
Just not yet. I don't want to duck down just yet. I wonder if I have enough time to do
Oh,
this.
Alfred! Whoa!
You know the intersection where Bindu stopped and was like, this way. You could see a number of guards that are gathering there, and it's who's getting in last.
Valeris will bring up the rear.
So then it's like, Malia, your head sticking out, and Valeris is still like standing there as they're kind of like standing at the end of the hallway.
Now, come on, everyone knows
So-
Han Solo's the last one to dive through.
So they
Oh, wait,
so
wait, wait. Who's going first?
Somebody has to
Is
go
everyone
first.
standing outside the fucking hole
Is-
while I'm going through?
Can they see us?
Let's
We
figure
are
out
still-
order first.
We are still veiled. We can't be tracked by magical, unless by magical means. We don't leave sounds. We are covered in shadow, so that should help a little bit with people getting into the fucking hole. So that way they're not quite seeing us.
There are 2 people in this hole already. Who are they?
Jethro.
Fine, I'll say I jumped in to like try to help the others through.
Perfect.
Can I do something real quick?
Yeah.
So are the is that hallway 120 feet?
I'll say it's definitely within 120 feet.
Are you
Okay,
gonna fireball
can-
the guards?
No, I'm not. I can't. He doesn't have access to it because Malia doesn't have access. I'm wondering, can I put a fog cloud maybe just like a couple feet in front of them so that way they think that we went down that hallway and we're just covering our retreat?
Oh, like a smoke signal. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
like
we
a
went that
smoke
way.
signal. Yeah, we went that way. So sort of like how Kevin did in the mines, just to kind of confuse them. So
Yeah, I'll
can I do
allow
that?
it
Maybe, like-
with the natural 20 on the perception check. I'll say like the reflexes are fast enough that as like your head is going down, Alfred like casts the spell really quick in that like intersection of the hallway, and Valeris, you hop down into the hole, and are you? I'm assuming grabbing the grate behind you.
Yeah. Do I need like a check for that to make sure it falls back into place? Or...
Yeah, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Okay.
Can I aid with my
can
mage
Malia
hand?
aid?
Oh, Malia, you do it. You do it.
Yeah,
You're back.
Malia can
Yeah.
aid. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. 17's
Wow.
way better.
Seven-
You guys are
17?
rolling hot.
You're able to pull it down into place, and the 4 of you begin down the deep, dark.
Yeah. Jethro will lead the way because he's seen in parts of it in a vision. So him and Dominus are gonna start carving a path through the sewers.
Do we know if the guards fell for it? I just want to know.
Even
you-
if they look down
do
here,
you
they're not
wanna-
gonna see any tracks.
Do you want to stick around and wait to find out?
No, absolutely fucking not. No.
So the 4 of you begin hastily making your way into the cramped tunnels that make their way below Rosehold, and I believe
They really need to process
Valeris
their
has
data
dark
before they put it down the
vision.
hole.
Malia has dark vision.
Malia does not. No.
Oh,
no
and then
one-
Jethro does.
I can
I'm
cast
good.
light,
Yeah, I got vision.
and I have dark vision too. But
It's just Melia.
Okay, well, somebody needs to cast light for Melia. Alfred, I mean.
Just follow those abs, Alfred. The way they glisten in the darkness? Come on, you can spot those anywhere.
I
What
will.
is it, radioactive?
I will cast
Yeah,
light on my
100%.
mace
You seen his eyes?
and use it kind of like a torch.
Nice. Well, in the meantime, back in the grove of the beast, as it were, Biggsy, Zyzeris, Tura, and Trey, and Timmy all were determined to make their way further into the beast's territory. I believe was the plan, correct?
Yeah, we wanted to get a little bit further in before we took a break because we didn't want to be right here where people would normally pass by the beast territory. We don't want this to be seen.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and skip the condition check for the day, and we're just gonna skip straight to making some travel checks then.
Let's do it.
I guess I'm gonna need to roll for Trey. Let's see who is at 1 HP still. Or wait. Was your healing spirit after the fight? Should he have HPs? How much should he have?
I put it in the chat. Hold on. Trey 8. He never gave himself it.
So he's at
Tara,
9.
Tora,
Sorry,
you gave yourself the 11 from my
healing
healing
spirit,
spirit, right?
Last session.
Last session.
I
I think you did, but I don't.
From the cabbages?
Even just.
Okay, so Trey has good acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Just give us 1 sec.
Right. Plus 5. So Trey got a 22. Raggy. Oh no, Tura got that one.
That's Cyzerus with the 1.
Oh, that's Cyzerus with the one? Of course.
Are we all rolling a d20?
Well, you guys are rolling your travel check, so it's strength, or it's athletics or acrobatics, plus strength or dexterity mod.
So a 12 for Tura.
All right, 12 for Tura,
19.
19 for Big Zeus. So everybody but Cyzerus is going to be successful. Oh, and I'm not gonna roll for Timmy. So Cyzerus, you managed to make it out of the the fight with the beast fairly okay, but nature and the road had maybe a bit of a different story. So what happened that caused you to lose half of your current HP? Tell me the story.
Well, I like to think that while we were climbing down this sort of rockier cliff face, I took a route that was a bit closer towards that waterfall and grabbed onto a mossy patch that wasn't as secure and just dropped for a good portion of that climb.
You didn't, slide or slither.
You didn't sneaky snake it?
Hey guys, look how cool I am!
Well, y'all do travel for the better, part of the rest of this day, and eventually, Tura, make me a perception check as you're. Oh wait, I need a direction check first. So who's gonna give me the direction check?
I'll do it. Why not? It
Aw.
is wisdom. Okay, that's decent. Wisdom and okay, so perception. Hold up. I have to find the buttons. Okay, so we have a perception check. And then plus wisdom, which is plus 5. 15.
Yeah, it's a success. So the party's able to find their way. And now, Tura, if you could please make me a perception check.
Okay. 10. But the 20 is like right there. So if you want to just go with that, that's cool too.
Well, I mean, Tura, I'm going to just make an executive decision. You're making the camping check for the evening. So go ahead and make me a survival or nature check plus wisdom or dex. Going with
Oh
nature.
my god.
I should not be clicking this for you.
Yeah, I don't know why you're pushing buttons. Get out of the way.
8?
8.
And his last dice roll from the evening. That's a wrap on Ryan rolling dice, everyone.
Well, no one's going to be recovering any expended hit dice tonight, but Tura, as you're setting up, not in the best place for camping, you do recognize that this spot that you're setting up is right next to the entrance to that grate that leads up to Gooter Curl's castle. Maybe why you were distracted when doing this camping check.
Oh my god, you guys. Guess what's that way?
Which way?
Which way? I'm gonna like have my weapon ready.
The Owlbear's lair? Is he back?
I'm just gonna stare at the grate with my sword drawn, and I'll be like, I know I told you this story, Z, but and I know it's hard to believe, but that's the fucking grate. That's the grate. That's the grate where I came out of, where I went in, where I came out, and I didn't realize we were right here at the entrance to Gooter Curl's castle.
I didn't
Well,
realize
that's
it was so close.
Where is shit? Just right there.
I know we've done our checks, and I understand that. Oh, sorry. What were you saying, Z? No, Bix. What were you saying, Bix?
I was just saying we definitely make sure someone's on watch tonight then, because Jesus, I didn't realize it was right there.
Definitely, we should definitely do that. Out of character, Nick, I know we did our rolls, but can I check for footprints or any sign of anything? Can I try and see what happened in this place near the gate, in the time I've been gone?
Paranoia check. I get you. Yeah, make me a survival check.
Okay.
See, that was
You're
really
better
good.
Yeah.
18.
All right. Nobody has moved through this area in a long time, Tura. There was 0 footprints here, and if there were, they've been washed away. And so it looks like it's been untouched for some time.
Washed away. Can I tell whether there's been a good storm or a flooding recently?
You know for a fact that there has been, because you guys were in the rain, remember?
Oh, right. So that was less than 24 hours ago?
I mean, it was what? What was that, right before you guys got to Ebonreach it was raining? Was it raining? It was raining after Ebonreach, right? After Orso died? So, yeah, that was only a few days ago.
Okay, I was like, when was the rain?
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I can't see any evidence that anyone's been by, but the storms we've had recently make it hard to tell. So I can't tell if they're patrolling any more heavily or less these days. But I know that if, at the very least, probably in the past day or two, there probably hasn't been anyone by.
Hopefully that means the next day or two will be just the same.
Well, this is fantastic. So the next time that we return, we'll still have a way onto the premises that nobody else knows about.
Because I mean, seeing that you were never caught, maybe they never even knew of the weak link in their chain.
I'm so glad this secret passage is still a secret. All right. Well, it seems like a fairly safe place to be. But just so you know, people do come out of the area every once in a while, so we need to keep our wits about us. But so yes, definitely do watches, but we should be okay.
So you all begin setting up camp, and I'm gonna go take Sammy outside and grab a drink and go to the bathroom while y'all decide what your watches are gonna be. And I don't know, are you making a fire? Other details about your campsite?
We're not making a fucking fire.
No more fire.
We are not making a fire.
Meanwhile, in the sewers, we're not gonna make it out. We need to make a fire.
And also,
Remind
if we could
me-
somehow obscure ourselves with the vegetation and stuff, I don't want to be camping right on the river's edge and shit. I don't want to be out in the open. I want us to use the foliage and hide as much as possible, even if it means a centipede is my bedfellow.
This sounds like a druid needs to make a survival shelter, right?
I'm not there yet.
Oh, you're not there yet?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Only level 2 spells.
no. I was saying actually use survival to put branches
Oh, I
and
thought you were
shit.
using a tiny hut.
No, not a tiny hut. Just like legit put branches up. Do some druid shit. I don't know.
Not a tiny hut, just a small shelter.
Yeah, a lean-to perhaps.
Didn't I? Okay, snare. Oh, it's not. Dang it. I was gonna. How long does it light? Yes, 8 hours. I was gonna see. I don't have it prepared. I thought it was gonna be. Even if you don't have rituals prepared, you can still cast them as a ritual, right? Because you know them.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Snare.
well, that's kind of tough.
No, if you know a ritual, you can cast it as a ritual, not using a prepared spell slot. It just takes the ritual casting time.
Really? Even for clerics and all that?
Yeah, it's the whole point of having ritual spells.
Oh, 'cause
You can
wizards,
cast them
wizards have to have
whenever.
them in their book, like, to do them.
But
That's cool.
snare is not a ritual, anyways, so that's not super.
Oh, boo.
Because I was gonna cast a trap thing there, so if anyone comes through the grate, we could capture them.
Activate my trap
At least,
card.
yeah, like, or alarm. Do we have the alarm spell?
Well, as you guys are kind of sitting down, like discussing the security for the evening, Timmy looks at you, Big Z's, and says, "So, what kind of happened back there? What did you do to it?"
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, yes, I'm not sure what I just saw.
Well, sometimes things happen in life and we don't always have the answers, and we just have to be okay with that. So some things we just might never completely understand, and that's okay. But you're alive and safe and well, and I think that's really the more important thing, don't you think?
Sorry, I asked. Yes, I thank you. Sorry. And he just kind of goes and walks away.
Sorry, man. What were you saying? Something. I honestly was losing track of like where this was even going.
Me?
Yeah, what'd you say?
I was just telling the kid that I don't have. I'm not going to give him answers that he's asking. Basically, he wanted to know what happened back there with the owlbear, and I just said you're just got to be okay with not knowing answers, and then he walked away.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like,
Bigsies doesn't completely understand, but also because Bigsies doesn't feel like she has to explain things to a stranger named Timmy. She didn't want to hear in the first place.
okay, Bix.
Pixies, have you ever done something like that before?
No. It's not something I've ever had to. No, that's a new one. That was a new one.
Have to say it was kind of a first for me too. Like, where even, how, who, and why also is a question.
She's just gonna hold up her staff. She's gonna be Azusa. she has a lot of interesting things, and she leads me into things, and there's a lot of knowledge in these branches here, and I don't know what to do with it most of the time, honestly, for being honest. This is new for me, but I know that she was able to say before that happened that there's like a rotting darkness. It's super deep seated, and that's that's kind of like our purpose is to take out the darkness. I mean, aren't we trying to reignite a flame or something? So maybe that's part of it. And those nightmare dogs, it's all connected somehow. I don't really know. And then she's gonna hold up like the black acorn that she got. She's I don't really understand how it's all connected yet, or exactly what happened there. And she'll like point back. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. And I'm sure I'm sure it's normal. Everyone goes through some weird things in their life.
Yes, I'm sure that everybody goes through these such similar occurrences. Being chased down by assassins and venturing off into all corners of the known world to reignite an eternal flame. Just, another week passing by.
Yeah, see, yep, just another ordinary adventure. If I think too hard on it, I'm gonna. How did we get? Why us? I guess is the. But we're here now, so here we are. Weird, right? Just. She's gonna look around and see if she can find Trey's flask.
Oh no, but it's empty.
And like 2 weeks ago, I was still a pirate, so I'd say that's probably not even that's generous. Maybe a week ago, I was still a pirate, so I totally understand the impulse to just drop it, run it, and never come back. But
Lay down.
what can I say? Revenge, it flows strong.
Yeah, that's true. Especially after everything that and she's just gonna kind of stop right there. She really doesn't want to say the words because it makes her sad.
I'll say Trey just kind of puts his hand on your shoulder.
And I don't know. Is his flask empty? Does he still have it? Did he throw it away? Biggsy needs alcohol.
Full of blood.
I have no idea. I have no answers to those questions.
Well,
He's been sober for like 2 days.
If that.
Does Tura have any booze on her?
Someone's got to have some kombucha at the very least.
We didn't finish making it yet, Jethro.
We got interrupted.
We just talked about it, gathered supplies, and then we didn't actually make any.
Well,
I'm gonna drink some water then, since my flask is empty.
Hydrate before you dihydrate.
Hydrate before you dihydrate. And then I'm gonna use Druidcraft if you'll allow it, DM.
I don't have booze, but I do believe we have some fun mushrooms if you want to do a little micro dose.
Bixie's gonna kind of give you a side eye.
No pressure, my dear. No pressure.
And then she's
gonna kind of look back at the grate, and then she's gonna look back to you and just be like. And then she's gonna look back to the grate, and she's gonna look back at you and kind of like talk for a second. Different day. Yes. Different day.
Okay.
Bigsies.
Micro means micro, but I appreciate your caution.
The first time you look at the grate, there. Oh my God, Jeremy just got in the call.
It's Jeremy.
Ah!
Are we boozing or what, Jeremy?
Yeah, we're
You
drinking.
lose?
Yeah, I booze.
Oh, good, because Biggsy just took your flask.
Wait, me or Trey? You know what? The answer's the same. The answer's the same.
The answer's the same tonight.
Actually, speaking of which, I'm gonna run out to my studio where all my booze is, and I'm gonna lose connection for a moment. So
That's
pretend I'm not here for like
Michelob
10
Ultra.
seconds.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Fully
While you're
support
doing
that.
that, I'm stealing your alcohol too.
Haha.
Are we drinking? Yes. Wait, who?
So yeah, you're able
And
to
I'm
grab.
nibbling on a mushroom.
You're able to grab Trey's flask.
I will take a decent swig of it, and then I will tuck it away into my. Or I'll give him the empty one again. We're just gonna keep drinking.
Wow.
He fills it up.
Okay, Biggs. I see our girl talk's really gotten us far.
Look, I didn't want the mushrooms. You didn't have the alcohol. Do you want the empty flask? It's kind of a game I play with him. Every time he goes for a drink, it's empty. It's kind of beautiful. It really pisses him off, and it never gets old. In the years I've known him, it's worked every time.
Okay, you should return his empty flask to him one day, not empty, but filled with a very special mushroom tea of my own concoction.
I'm back.
I really like that. Yes. So Binksy is going to place the empty flask back on Trey without him noticing, and she's going to take his full flask. As is tradition.
And Tara is going to have ideas.
Excited for the next concoction you make, Tara. This will be fun.
Poison party. Poison party.
Am I getting poisoned now?
Not this time.
No.
No, Trey. Trey, last session, you died.
Well, I mean, no, I'm still here.
Well,
Destiny is not done with me yet. That was not my destined death.
in the fight with the beast, and you were saved by your amulet given to you by fire with her dying breath. Trey, as you're kind of, you have this interaction with Big Z's, and you kind of turn away and look out into the shadows of the night. I believe you all said you're not lighting a fire, so it's very dark right now.
Oh, but I was gonna use Druidcraft to try to like make our spawn a little bit more one hidden, and also drop a couple flowers because it's clear that way.
So just so you know.
But Trey, looking out into the darkness, it's almost like when you look, you can almost see the form of the Raven Queen kind of form in your vision in front of you in the darkness. And you can see that, like, on her face are these, like, black tears that are streaming down her face, like, both sides of her, both of her cheeks just have these lines going down them. And she kind of whispers to your mind, Trey, lamenting the fact that Fire's love has stolen you away from her eternal embrace. You were to come home, but her light shone a way for you to find your way back from the darkness. Go ahead.
I'm gonna quote the second scripture. The path of fate is sacrosanct. Those who pridefully cast off destiny must be punished.
Trey, you are a mortal of dueling natures. Fate requires a weapon to face the path ahead that reflects that nature. Trey, you see an image of a weapon with a two-handed half, topped with a hammer and an axe. It lays atop a tomb, clutched in the stone hand of a carving of a dwarf. His other hand is reaching out to clasp the hand of the female dwarf carving atop the tomb next to it. And you get a feeling that this lies to the east somewhere. When your destiny meets its end, you will come to me, and she will go free, or she may stay with you here forever. true love is worth waiting for after all. And the last thing that you see is a small firelight in her hand as this kind of image fades.
Oh, fuck, that was a lot of fucking... You had me tear up for a moment, and then... Shit. I'm gonna mute myself. I need to process emotions.
Shit.
So while that's happening, who's taking first watch?
Speaking of shit.
No, we are going to flash back to the tunnel. So, as we are crawling down this tunnel, is there any conversation happening?
I mean, Alfred is kind of complaining.
Such as?
Is it wide enough that we can walk next to each other?
No.
Or it's single file?
Yeah, what's
It's
the pipe
very
situation?
much like single file, like some parts you're crawling, most parts you're hunched, like very rarely are you able to stand up straight. Like it's slippery, it's dangerous, you're gonna be falling and getting cuts and scrapes and other things like that. It's not gonna be a pleasant trip.
And I forgot, she is... What was it? Is he right next to Jethro?
I believe the order is Bindu, Jethro, Alfred, Valeris, yes.
Okay, yeah. He has some words for Jethro because of that book that he gave him.
Jethro
Oh, boy.
flips around while he's dragging on his back, being pulled by Dominus.
Yes, Alfred.
You know, I especially love the book that you sent me, you know, where on the front of it says magic always has long consequences, and it's hard to undo them. I was not aware of this. Thank you so much for sending me that book.
You can't think of these books literally, Alfred. You have to think of them in the abstract. These are people's inner monologues. You have to interpret what they say for your own purposes.
There is nothing in there for me, or at least somewhat about something that I could do. But apparently, like, I don't know what happened in there. But just not happy at the moment. This was hopefully not a waste of time. We at least have some of that legend. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Whatever.
No, it is not fine, Alfred. I understand. Look, we are dabbling in the libraries of simpletons. They do not have the array of knowledge that we need to help you get out of Melia. But every clue is a step in the right direction. So being upset is not helping the situation. It is making us go backwards. We are going forwards. We have to take what we have learned, apply it to what we can do, and then modify it to get to where we want to go. You learned that. That's Alchemy 101. Modify, transmute, adapt, implement. We just need time. We need the right spells and runes and the capable power source in order to provide the power for the spell. And then we could do what we need to do, but we need all of the components first, right?
We don't have time. At least that's what I think. Because this shouldn't have happened.
No, it should not have happened, but that is in the past and it is done.
No.
Dwelling on it is making the whole situation a lot worse, Alfred.
No, I don't mean the whole situation. I mean me taking over her body. It doesn't make any
Nobody wants that. I agree.
It doesn't make any sense. She wasn't scared. She didn't want to go back. She wasn't sleeping. She was not knocked out. Those are the things we know for sure are what make me gain control. This one was out of the blue. I wasn't even expecting it.
we were also in a pocket dimension, which that makes no sense how your spirit was able to leave that and go into Melia in the waiting room. Yes, that is a different book that we have yet to find. I understand your frustration because I want to read that particular book as well.
Running up to time, and that would going on to these whatever. I'm
As
just going
lo-
to drop it.
Yes, time. Time is very relevant. It is our greatest ally and our most fearsome foe. Alfred, I study time. I understand the limitations and how vast it is. But rushing time limits how much you can do with the time that you have. So, rushing the solution is causing it to be further from us than being closer to a resolution. Everything will happen when it needs to happen. Just let me help you. Let's not rush into too many dangerous things. We have to find the right components.
And Jethro's like very passionate about the time and the crafting of a spell, and he's trying to be earnest with Alfred.
Alfred is going to stare at him blankly and just continue walking.
At least you can walk, Alfred.
I can't.
Ha ha! Last laugh.
Trey, Big Z's, and Zyzeris, and Tura, who is taking first watch?
Trey's gonna get some rest. He's beat up, so he'll take final watch after he slept some.
Zyzeris could take first watch.
Big Z's will take second.
Alright, Zyzeris, make me a perception check, please.
Can Timmy and I share a watch? Is that a thing, or do we only need 2 watches?
If you guys trust Timmy to take a watch, you could definitely do it with him.
Well, no. See, I don't trust him to take a watch, but I do want to take one with him.
Sure.
If he's going to take a watch at all.
Yeah, you could take third watch with Timmy. Make him get up in the middle of the night. Fuck yeah.
Kid needs to know what he signed up for.
Take him out back, Toro.
You know, by us killing all of his friends. You signed up for this. Work it.
This is what you want.
That's a 15 on the perception check.
Zyzeris, you swear you can hear Alfred's voice. Like, it's Malia, you know, Malia's voice, but it's like Alfred talking. It's like, even when he's not here, you swear you can, like, hear his voice.
Stop telling people.
That's annoying little bugger.
And then you see a light coming from inside of that sewer grate.
And he's going to start to shake people awake and get some attention. Like, hey, heads up, we've got company.
Kara draws her greatsword.
He's got his long sword out.
Hey, guys. I think I see an opening ahead.
I'm gonna
Does
cast
does
Pass
anyone
Without
else
a
see
Trace
that?
on all of us.
See what? Wait, who's talking? Ben?
So Bindu's leading. He says he sees the opening ahead. I believe Big Z said she's going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, on our group.
Okay, so then I need...
Darius is just going to adjust his mask to make sure it's fit into place again.
So I need the 4 of you to roll stealth checks. Trey, Big Z, Zyzeris, and Tura. Add 10.
29.
I'll roll one for
Okay.
Timmy. Hey, Timmy got 23 with the plus 10.
Why don't you go first,
Of course.
Bendu?
I'm sure it's
Take
perfectly
my
safe
16
out there.
for Zyzeris.
There is no danger ahead of us whatsoever. I can feel it in my bones.
You can feel it. Okay, I'll laugh when those bones break.
Alright.
It worked.
Bindu,
God.
you make your way up to like the grate to exit, and you notice that it's locked. There's like a padlock on this thing.
Well. What?
Well, let me just
Is it?
Don't do it that way. Just get
Yes.
Valaris to do it.
Valeris, could you hold this for a second?
I can just pick the lock.
She can pick
Oh,
the lock.
well, yes, please.
Bindu? Melia?
Who's
Is
there?
that you?
Who's there? Who knows my name?
Speak a phrase only a member of the Eternal Flame would know.
I think you're trying to be a bit too vigilant here. Can you just let us out of this stupid grate?
How's that?
Hi, Alfred.
I vote we leave him in there.
No, don't leave us in here with him, please.
And
Zazaris
would like to.
sleight of hand, though. Sorry.
I'd like to give you some assistance if you can roll that with advantage.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not. Yeah, Valeris, you're able to pop the lock, and the grate
Simple lock.
swings open.
Oh,
Please tell
did
me
you all know that
guys
we would be
managed-
here?
Please tell me you guys managed to use this tunnel discreetly.
I'm sure that no one knows where we escaped.
No, we decided to leave a bunch of pamphlets telling exactly where to find this grate. We even had a little chat with the guards as we were escaping. Oh,
You know, Alfred, you're very one note.
I'm sorry for being saying one note. I'm trying to be a bit two note, bit of character development. I'll make sure that you're right there.
You know,
Am I being
monochrome is
too
also a
mean?
word.
Am I
A
being
word,
too
the word.
mean?
Oh no, I love
You
it. I
all-
love it.
You
Out
all
of
look
character,
much.
go for it, dude. Like if that's it, go for. I'm just gonna call you out on it though. That's all.
You all look much worse for the wear than when we let you. What happened? And Bindu's gonna go around and start healing people.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you guys planning on exiting the castle via this secret route, or did everything go great for you too?
About the same as it did for you, Tura.
We should never separate again.
Who said that?
By the way, who's covered in shit? I am willing to clean you all.
Jethro's gonna start casting prestidigitation, minor magic, to clean the shit off of all of us that went through the tunnel.
Bindu's also gonna like start taking off the clothes he was wearing that were like hiding the books and scrolls and stuff.
And for no reason at all that makes any sense, Tura's gonna run up and hug Bixus real tight. So glad you're alive.
Bixus was with you the whole time.
You mean
Yeah,
Bindu?
what?
Yeah, dude, don't you want to do
Which bee are you talking about?
Is it big?
Oh yeah, Bindu. My bad. Sorry, I get.
He's
Oh
covered in
God, you
shit.
guys, I'm
Careful.
trying. I'm getting the names
You're
right.
good.
But I swear to God, I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing.
I'm just making sure we don't have to worry about girl code right now, because I was like, wait, am I doing girl code right now? Is this what's happening?
Hey Bixus, I am glad you're alive. Every day, always. Just so you know that.
But just a little bit more with Bindu because
Well, I don't know. Bixus, shall I lick your abs?
Alfred?
Whoa!
Wait,
Alfred,
what?
Alfred.
What?
There's a nice stream over here. Why don't we clean up a little bit?
If you're gonna do that,
How is Bindu? Does he have any patches or bruises?
Half naked.
yeah, I'm half naked, but otherwise fine.
Every
That's-
single time.
so-
I listen to him. Every time.
So you're halfway there then.
You know, Alfred, I know.
You didn't ask which half.
You didn't ask which halfway.
I'm done.
Anyway,
So-
anyone want to go skinny dipping in this lake?
I mean, I could really use a bath.
Ugh,
Yes, it's hard to have an intelligent conversation when everyone is talking about Bindu and his body.
Did you guys figure
Oh,
out?
intelligent conversations? Is that what we were having? Oh,
We're having
my bad.
an intelligent conversation on the side. You can just idle over and watch Bindu Zaps on your own.
Did you guys find anything that might help with the Alfred situation?
No, we didn't. Well, we did a little bit.
Oh, it's Alfred. Oh, hi.
Oh, hello. Well, you haven't annoyed me. I'm sorry.
So,
Have some healing.
No, not really.
so I take it from
Who's-
your
who's
appearances,
having
you
it?
ran into.
Yeah,
the
I'll
beast.
take it 8 and 11. That'd be great. I'm playing.
Well, that's
What were you
one
saying?
healing spell for each of you, so it can go Tura, Zyzeris, Bixis, Trey.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
And then
Oh,
Valeris
you're-
was trying to say something.
Yes. I assume from your appearances you ran into the Rose Grove beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fine up there now, though.
He's
He's calmed down quite a lot.
Oh, you bested him?
Brixis did something to the beast, but it certainly would have bested us had she not.
I
calmed him down with the help of Azusa. The same. Malia, you remember the nightmare dogs that you are so fond of?
I do remember it going into her mind and then me having to push her out of her own mind because it infested her dreams. But yes,
I forgot it was you. Never mind. And she's gonna look to Valerius. The
nightmare
nightmare dogs.
no, it's not
there was-
like I'm a part of this conversation, and you know, half of a sharing party. I know that I'm not the greatest to be around, but I have.
Are you only here because you guys had to go into a tunnel? Why are you here? Do I need to?
Melia went to the bathroom and then he came back.
Don't know why.
Was the bathroom small?
I think it was specifically to spite you, honestly.
I'm feeling it. Yeah, no. I feel very, very unfortunate to be here right now.
But
Valeris, it's good to see you and Jethro.
I forgot what
And she's gonna look over to Bindu with his naked self. And Bindu, always a pleasure.
I'm glad to see you all in one piece.
But the nightmare beast, it looks like it's almost like an infection type thing that spreads. It took over an owl bear, which was new. That wasn't very fun. It was a terrifying owl bear.
And Timmy speaks up and he says, and she didn't just calm him down. She did something where she was able to draw the whole curse out of the beast. And there was a great big green flash.
Oh, we saw that from the castle.
And I got an
You were
acorn.
responsible for that.
Oh no.
Apparently.
That was visible from the castle, was it?
It
My
was.
Indeed.
spot to stay.
It should be.
You might
should
be-
we maybe be getting out of here a little bit? I'm a little worried about whether we've made our presence known.
Actually, you might be happy to know. I'm sure the soldiers are more busy looking for us in the castle than trying to find where the flash came from.
And so if they followed you, then they'd find
They
you.
did not. They would have caught up
They
with
did
us
not.
long ago if they did.
Yes, we've had no evidence of them following us once we made our escape.
I made sure that they were
Is this-
following the wrong path.
Is this our gamble then? We're gonna hang out here even though we sent up essentially a flare? Because we're banking on them looking for you not in the direction you ran.
No,
Just-
no.
just
Every day.
Laying out the plan as I hear it.
Valeris, if you have something different to add, I would like to state that no matter what you did or what any of us did on our exit of the compound, we can still be tracked by magical means, by a scrying spell. So, really, as long as we're physically covered, which we veiled ourselves, which I assume you did as well, we can't be tracked physically, or by expert scouts. But if someone has the spell of scrying, then we're screwed like a pooch.
Perhaps I misunderstood. And Bindu says this after he's taken the, 10 minutes to heal you guys and then some time to go rinse off. Your encounter with this beast, it occurred here.
Bigsies will like point up onto this ledge up above them. There's a deer. We left the deer there. Just up there.
And yes, I believe Tura is quite correct.
Well,
We
I
should
did-
move.
I did make you guys make a travel check. I didn't have a different map available, and this one had water in it. But
Okay,
we did
so
travel
let's-
some distance. Yeah.
I thought they had, but I was like,
Yes.
okay, maybe I misunderstood.
Okay.
No.
Like I saw you move less, and so I was like, okay, this
Well,
is
because Xyzeris fell down.
Okay, yeah.
I only had the one map.
We came from the
To the west!
No, from the west. From the yeah, so that was back there, but you guys are coming from here. All I know is I'm exhausted from just today, and I'd really like to sleep, but I also really don't want to sleep if Guterkurl's gonna walk through that gate right behind you guys. Or from behind
Again.
us that way.
While it is possible that they may eventually find this tunnel, we have had no evidence of anyone following us since we made our way out of the castle, and that was many hours ago.
Iris, do you think you could assist me in refastening that lock onto the gate? So that even if they do investigate down this way, they will find no openings.
I can absolutely help you with that. I would also like to add, I believe I convinced Guterkur's steward, Linus Crane.
Nailed it.
Yes, that fellow.
Linus Crane, that the four of us were simply here on business for Rahadun, and that we were headed straight back. I believe I convinced him well enough, because he did not push the subject further.
And how did you guys get soldiers after you?
Why did you have to take a secret exit?
A sparkling conversation. They wanted to have They wanted to have a deeper conversation with us.
Yeah, they asked me about politics, and I didn't give a good answer.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I also suspect that one of the guards at the library may have seen Valeris and I exiting from a secret chamber. And
Oh, I didn't know you. I thought
No,
it was going to turn.
Yes, no, they went into a secret chamber in the
We
dark
went
by
into the
themselves.
secret chamber.
I understand the Alfred situation now.
Did.
It does explain why Alfred is here now. That makes okay. I
There
see
were-
what
there
happened,
were-
Jethro. Ooh, I'm
Oh, by
sorry.
himself. Valeris, I didn't realise that you.
No.
Oh, okay. I'll just give you guys some space, Is everyone just sleeping with Bendu? Or, is that it?
Jethro raises his hand.
I'm not.
at this point, Bindu just he grabs the book that is set beside him and goes, "We went into a secret chamber and found this. We were searching for the information we went to the library to gather."
I mean, you can see why we
Right,
get
books.
easily confused.
The secret room held ancient tomes and scrolls from an archive of New Anderhorst's history. The archive
Jethro
itself-
stops pulling his wheelchair out of the bag of holding and crawls over to Bindu.
You said you had some books about ancient history. Might I have a look at them?
Now that we are somewhere safe, Jethro, yes, you may.
Oh, yes.
He sets out like a cloth so that way he can like a picnic, and he sets out the books and he starts studying them and ignoring everyone else.
The archive itself used to be found underneath New Enderhorst, but the tomes were moved for safety, I'm guessing, during the UNT thing. To different locations, is that correct, Nick?
Or possibly recovered after
minute.
the reestablishment of New Anderhorst. Unclear how he got them.
Or he could have recovered them. Who knows? Or he could have stolen them. I wouldn't put it past him.
Also, I can't help but notice you're down one, and she's gonna point over to Timmy.
Oh, yes, he bailed.
He got impaled?
He got impaled?
No, he bailed. He left rather
He
quickly as
fled.
soon as we got in the city walls, right?
Before
And
you
he,
even got to the city, he bailed.
We barely got into the city walls and he was out.
Were you guys? Did you let him go?
Yeah, what? How did you? Why did he just go free?
I couldn't run after him. I'm sorry.
certainly did not want to have him trailing behind us to the library. That never would have gotten past the guards.
And he had
So
desire
he
attacks
promised
within
to-
the city walls.
So he promised to stay quiet about us and what we're doing, correct? Because he basically heard all our plans.
Why would
He's
he
a
want to tell?
bandit.
Why
He
would
understands
he
that-
want to go to a guard and tell them exactly where we are? He'll get captured too.
Want to do that? That's crazy.
I don't know. Maybe for the reward money.
I
It wasn't
understand
our
your
best moment.
concern, but it quite simply, we had no other options. We could not simply kill him.
Thank you. For
We
that.
could not keep him with us. And do you really think that a wanted criminal is likely to be taken seriously if he reports for a reward?
Technically, we're all wanted criminals.
And if you showed up to claim a reward, I think they would arrest you.
And then they'd come find all of you.
I
Good
think you're a
luck with
bit
that.
Just to play out the
paranoid,
scenario.
Tom.
Yes, but you actually know who we are. He knew practically nothing about us except that he set upon us and most of his friends were killed.
We also
Great.
didn't tell him where we were
Oh
going,
my
right?
God, I'm so glad.
Right,
Did
right. We
what?
didn't say where we were going to him.
No.
No, we didn't.
No,
Okay.
of course not.
So at the very least, we have a couple days head start, which is more than we've had for the last couple of days. So it is what it is.
I mean, I do believe we openly planned this whole next lump of our goings on directly with their involvement. Right, Timmy?
I do think.
Well,
I
that
do
was
think
stupid.
The DM said that we were able to walk off and not have that conversation
Yeah.
around them.
Timmy's like, hey man, leave me out of this.
So we have to kill the spare. I told you to do that earlier.
No, don't kill the spare. No.
We shouldn't kill this man. We're not Gundakul's men. Come on.
Right?
I was joking. You're cool, right, Timmy?
You're cool, right?
You look and he has peed his pants.
Oh.
You
I
don't-
looked
you
and
don't
I
have
prestidigitation, so it's clean.
I got you, buddy.
You know what we could do with him? We could bring him to Luca.
He would be very helpful. He's an upstanding citizen.
I don't know. Do you want to fight monsters the rest of your days, Timmy?
For honest coin,
Owlbear.
Who are you people?
I mean,
Who
obviously
wouldn't
we're
you like
monster
to know?
hunters.
God, who knows?
I was gonna say we're the guardians of the fucking galaxy for a half a second.
I love it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's the first thing that came to my mind. That was a line in the movie, right? Who are you people? We're the guardians of the freaking galaxy.
Star
Yeah.
Wars.
We have a Guardians vibe going.
Oh,
We
very
do.
much so.
We're so.
Who's Groot? I'll be Groot.
Dominus could be Groot.
I would say I kind of feel like Trey's Groot.
Oh.
That means I'm the raccoon. I'm not even mad.
I'm gonna get that arm.
I can turn
I can
into
turn
a
into a
raccoon
raccoon one day.
Owlbear raccoon, right?
Oh god, that makes me
Owlbear
Nebula.
Raccoon? That's awesome.
Wait, who's Valeris then?
Gamora.
Gamora. I feel Gamora
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah, definitely Gamora. Guess that makes Melia Mantis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Arguably one of the most powerful of the group, but
Wait,
no one
wait,
takes
let
him
me
serious.
write
Favorite guy's name, the big muscle head. I love
Drax?
him. He's my favorite.
Drax.
Who's Drax? He's my favorite.
That's Traven, 100%. The
Yeah.
muscle head, he's gonna go in there and just beat the shit out of stuff.
Or it could be Jethro because he takes everything literally.
Oh, that, yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's
It
true.
would be
Because
Jethro.
nothing gets over his head. His reflexes are too
Wait,
fast.
catch it!
Is
He's got
Bindu
magic.
Star-Lord?
Bindu has to be Star-Lord, yeah, right?
No, Bindu's
Or
Thor,
Thor.
because people like Thor.
Hmm.
He's got the abs.
Does that
Thor
make
abs.
Tura Star-Lord or Zyzeris?
Lysaris might well be Star-Lord.
He would be the one dancing around while fighting things. Remember that one scene at the beginning, and it's just
Yeah.
like, this is the guy.
Dance off to save the world.
Yeah, Zyzeris would totally do that.
I mean, I can roll a performance check.
Do it. Roll one right now.
Hey.
Go sit down with your head.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So
Mass falls off.
we didn't get the Star-Lord where like the intro scene where he's singing with the rat. We got the one where somebody else is watching him and going, "What the hell is wrong
from
with
the,
him?"
The Timescape one where he's singing out of key.
Yes.
Yeah.
That guy's an idiot.
I mean, he
Oh
feels
my
like he
God.
rolled like a 20, but not so much.
But yes,
Losing the beat while I'm dancing.
but the Avengers are reunited once again. Are you going to camp here for the evening or press on through the night?
I have a potential group name. I don't know if anybody likes us, but what about the Ravagers?
What are we ravaging exactly?
We're re-avenging. I don't know. Ravage? Re-avenging?
How about the not camping at the exit where you guys just left the
Hell
castle?
yeah.
Look, I just crawled through shit for the last 6 hours. Can we please have a warm fire?
Cheers.
We are
definitely
not
not
gonna
dude.
have a fire. We've already decided.
I was
thinking that too. I couldn't remember his name.
But I think you guys have spent a bit too long inside of the library and in the comfort of the walls. We don't want to attract any more attention of more nightmare hounds and other monstrosities that are roaming these woods. I think we're going to go without a campfire.
I hope you enjoyed the warm
So-
insides while you
If I
back to the outdoors.
to move.
So we're cuddling for body warmth.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
not.
I mean, if we need to.
Oh, of course you would.
It's called basic
I love-
survival, Alfred.
I don't want
I
to
love
cuddle
that
with
it's just, like,
Bindu over there.
whispering in the background. It's beautiful. Well, we're gonna finish our night here because we're here, and the night's already long, and I really don't want to travel through the beast territory at nighttime because God knows what if there's another one. We've already run into what 5 since we've entered here.
Good point.
So let's
All right, then.
As much as I don't want them to follow us through the shit, at least we're prepared here and it's locked. We'll have someone up at watch. Now we can have 2 people up at watch.
If we're camping here, let's be super safe, super stealthy, super sneaky.
Yes.
And also, we
How
had
long
to
does
go
Black Rock
single
Trace
file
last?
through
How
3
long?
miles of shit.
That was your
Doubt that they're going to spend.
Disgusting.
I doubt that they're going to send an entire army through that shit tunnel.
Andy Dufresne crawled through.
That I was trying to figure out, like how long was it?
I don't remember what.
I think it was like a half mile of shit and came out clean on the other side.
Except there is no rain. There is only shit.
All right, so you all are able to get a long rest for the evening. You do not recover any hit dice, however, because the camping check failed.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Nick. Can Alfred have like a short talk with Valeris?
Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
saying, yeah. And
I'm sorry.
No, yeah,
I don't want to lose Alfred.
you're fine.
I don't know when I'll get him back.
Don't know when you'll get him back.
I don't know when I'll get him back. But it's okay, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's encouraged.
Right, as everyone's going to sleep and, someone's setting up a watch, but, Alfred's going to grab Valeris's hand and, look at her and go, I need to talk to you real fast.
I mean, I suppose, but not even like a please, not a hi, how are you?
I need to talk to you really fast, please.
Of course.
She's gonna lead her over to this grove of trees to have a nice little chat. As soon as they're by that grove of trees, Alfred's immediately going to turn her around. Look, I don't know what you're doing with Bindu or whatever, but you're not going to ruin this for my sister, understand? Look, her feelings with Bindu are complicated, all right? But for you, she cares about you. She might not know exactly what that means. Hell, I don't even know my feelings towards you because of all this soul swapping. But you're not to fucking ruin Malia, understand? You're going off with Bindu in that secret room.
For books. In the library, where books are. Are you projecting a little bit? Not everybody, just because someone's nice to other people doesn't mean they want to have sex with them, Alfred. But you wouldn't know that, would you?
I had a lot of game in my school days, thank you very much. I'm looking out for my sister, and I don't like what you're doing with Bindu.
I'm not doing anything with Bindu other than being comrades? Acquaintances, I suppose? I wouldn't say friends quite yet.
We don't hurt Malia, understand?
Don't hurt Malia. I mean, I've had a pretty good track record of that so far. Apparently you know that.
Uh-huh. Don't hurt her. You can hurt Bindu or the others for all I care, but you don't hurt Malia. Do you understand?
As far as I'm aware, I haven't.
Good. And this whole Bindu secret room thing, you're not going to tell her.
Right, I won't tell Malia about the wonderful trove of ancient texts that we found in a library.
And with that moment, Alfred snaps out and Malia snaps back. And like Malia hears, I won't tell her.
You won't tell me what? Where am I? Why aren't we in the library?
We escaped. We left the library.
Was I out?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I don't know. You went to the bathroom and back. Came back.
Why did that happen?
Why don't you ask T? I don't know. He doesn't know. We found books.
Oh
Let's go. We set up camp.
He didn't try to kill Bindu again, did he? Did he try to kill anyone?
No. He actually helped.
Alfred being helpful.
Yes, he cast Fog Cloud while we escaped the library.
I mean, that is one of his favorite spells.
And talked an awful lot.
That's what he does. He just talks all the time. He doesn't stop talking. I just want him out of my mind.
We'll get to it. We'll get there.
What don't you want to tell me?
Your brother was being dramatic. But what else is a surprise? We found some cool books here. I'll show you tomorrow. Let's go to sleep.
Right. Okay. Again, he didn't try to kill anyone, right?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Did Bixies try to kill me?
No. Why do you think everyone wants to kill each other? Come on.
Because Alfred's such a wonderful conversationalist, and no one wants to kill him.
Any other conversations that need to be had this evening?
Do I see Malia and Valeris head back to the camp, and do I hear Malia speaking as herself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bigsy's just going to look at Malia and say, I'm sorry to say I'm happy to see you. At least this version of you.
Why are you
Let's not let the other one come back.
see me?
I'm happy to see you. The other one? Intolerable. If we could just limit the amount of time he has your body, it'd be a lot better.
Okay.
Speak it, sister.
She's gonna point to Bindu. I'm not the only one. Bindu's just, I just like to imagine Bindu's just like laying there on this like pile of leaves, like half naked, waiting for someone to follow him.
I mean, yeah, basically, that's exactly the situation.
I hate Alfred.
Are you talking about like the Jeff
You said
Goldblum
it.
like lay from Jurassic Park?
Probably.
Oh yeah,
Oh
totally.
no.
Wanna smack that booty?
Yeah, that's exactly it, Summer. Thank you.
Ah,
I was trying to find it.
Just like
It's partially.
there's no fire, and it's time to go to bed.
There's no fire and it's time to go to bed.
Tura's
Let's
handing
make a
out
fire.
little seasoned mushroom tacos, unheated, a little raw food, a little, sustenance, that will hopefully not poison everyone. But it shouldn't. You're probably fine.
This actually looks really, really good. Thank you.
Melia, it's very good to see you back.
So who's
Really,
taking
is
first
that
look?
actually you?
Yes, it's me. It is. I mean, I see you over there.
Well, it's been a long day. You really didn't miss the travel.
Did anyone tell them that
I'm
trade?
glad. I'm glad. Right.
I think we should
I'm
call it an evening, and
Better for
it
one.
has been determined that there will be no fire this eve, for fear of attracting additional attention. So, I suggest, well, as close as everyone is comfortable with. We don't want to catch chill out here.
I did wonder, I don't know, maybe Z, could we get some alarms set around so if we know if any patrols are coming by, we could be discreetly alerted on our end to maybe stealthily clear camp?
Certainly throw something together.
Maybe around a wide perimeter would be good. Not too wide, but a good maybe 10 to 15 feet.
He's gonna pull out the wand of spider web, and he's just gonna start slowly tracing some of this spider silk around in a radius, casting the alarm spell kind of around the circumference of the campsite, like around the tunnel for sure, in case that gets disturbed over on the opposite side, and just any like choke points that we might be nearby.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
need a clear escape route.
Lay down the paranoia wire. probably be fine.
Thank you, Z. Appreciate it.
I will say to move things along, you guys are able to get a long rest. And
How dare you move things along?
I know. Unless there's any other conversations that wanted to be had this long rest before you went to bed.
Tora's going to sit down next to Bindu and say, "Did you find what you were looking for?"
I guess that will depend on what Jethro is able to make of it. I was led to that alcove, to those books. It may not be the answer, but perhaps it will put us on the right road.
Well, I'm glad you guys went, because that's what you needed, right?
It is certainly one of the things we need. And you? Were you able to... I mean, I see that you had this encounter. Were you able to learn anything more about this creature that haunts our steps?
Well, I know that the plan was for us to take this route in order for us to get there sooner, and the fact that we have been waylaid together seems like neither of us have maybe found their journey to be what we thought it would be.
So,
That
Dixis was
makes
able
us
to
have a moment to stay rough.
purge this possession, this infection. It is interesting to me that this creature, or whatever, is doing this. I don't know, it's a strange connection between what's happened to Melia and what is happening to these creatures.
You think Alfred is stuck inside of Malia because of these possession, this toxic vileness?
I don't think they're the same thing, but it is just, I don't know, possession is, well, it's not exactly a common thing. And yet we have some flavor of it in two very distinct places.
So
Maybe there's a common thread behind them.
correct me if I'm wrong, but we are all, everyone in the group, character knowledge. We do know about the god guy, right? What's his name? What's his bucket?
I don't even think we
Fancy
know.
tiefling.
Improbus?
Yeah,
We
know
all
about
heard
Improbus.
about him walking the earth again, right? That was a
Yes,
conversation
we do
all
know about
had.
that.
But we
Because we learned
don't.
that from Varnadu, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
that's what
think we know
Gunter
the-
Curl told him for his information.
That's
I
right.
don't think we know the
Okay.
connection between Alfred and Improbus.
Does
No,
Just a
I don't
Frey
think
know
we
that
know.
connection?
Well,
I don't-
We
didn't
do know Gudacurl is exploring like shadow realms, which could be in a
Shadow
way
realm.
tied to the acorns, right? But we don't know why or how.
Raven Queen wants Improbus eliminated.
And Alfred. But would we make the connection that
No.
Improbus and Alfred are connected?
I mean, I
Or
wouldn't.
just-
I don't know if we know that much, but it's like also the fact that there's this dark demon thing that's been released on the earth, and then we have this kind of possession, and we also have these other dark kind of possessions. Maybe there might be something tying them together.
And Nick, completely random, well, not random, but question for you. In game, in world, the fire keepers, these sacred fires that went out, is there any knowledge or tradition that links those to something more than just kind of a celebratory, like we overcame the Yuan-Ti, or are they actually tied to protecting the world?
Good question. It is not tied to any kind of myths about like protecting or sealing away or anything like of that nature.
Okay. I do not think we will get an answer this night.
But I don't think, Trey, you didn't tell us that, did you?
Muted this whole damn time.
Damn it. Big Sis, you were the only person I told.
Okay.
But, I mean,
Not
anybody
as-
who's astute in religion would know that the Raven Queen is opposed to anybody that's abusing the life-death cycle, right?
Yes, but it's more so the information that he is abusing the life-death cycle at the moment.
Gotcha. Yeah. Priority numero uno.
Kill Gooderkill.
Yes.
Yep. Or I guess rescue
Yep.
the kids is numero uno, along with Kill Gooderkill.
Who's saying
Rescue
about
the
rescuing
kids, to discredit Goodercurl, to kill Goodercurl. Yep.
The Queen's kids. That's why we're going to Shade Valley.
We want to discredit him and then kill him.
Yes. We don't want him to still be.
We don't want him to be a
all
martyr.
down.
Yes,
Like
break his
exactly.
spirit and then reft him of his life.
Like what we
You
did
get
with
it.
Montaigne
You
Jaeger.
get it.
Yeah, we're gonna Jaeger this bitch
So we're going to burn down his keep. All right.
4 times.
We want him to see everything he loves burn, and then let him burn as well.
Do we know if he's married?
He's not married. He doesn't have a heart.
Revenge is a dark path to walk.
It looks
It
pretty right to
certainly
me.
is a bloody end.
All right.
Oh, Tura, Zyzeros, I was able to procure a particular book from the library.
Woo, poison
it-
boo.
Yes. It is Silas Nightshade's Whisper of Venom, a guide to deadly alchemy.
Oh, Nightshade, it's one of my favorites.
Well, thanks for going through the efforts, Jethro.
Well, I like to learn things. So if you guys come up with any cool concoctions, let me know.
Verbally, obviously, not by demonstration.
I mean, demonstration's fine too. We have to know what these concoctions do at some point.
All right, I just promise not to make you my subject.
That's what Tibby's here for.
Jocular laughter.
I kid.
Timmy is terrified.
I wouldn't
Don't worry,
experiment on someone we like.
Timmy, we'd never do that to you.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
He sneaks away at the earliest opportunity.
Dominus is going to lay on his chest so he cannot leave.
Oh God.
Going to be wandering away from this party.
He's definitely gonna sleep
Is Timmy
tonight.
getting nose booped?
He will definitely get sleep. He'll be fine.
Jethro is actually going to spend the first good chunk of the night actually copying that spell that Zyzeris wanted. And he's going to come up with that spell scroll for him.
Do you have to make a check with that at all?
No, it's just time and money.
Time and money. All right.
So I think it was you wanted a first level spell, Ryan, right?
I think shield is what I was going for.
Yeah. So I think by Xanathar's, I think it's 8 hours of work and whatever the gold. Ryan already gave me the gold, so it's just 8 hours of work.
All right. So half tonight, half tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll say half tonight, half tomorrow.
All right. Well, you are all able to get a long rest. You do not regain your hit dice. And in the morning, I need everyone to make me a condition check.
What is that again?
That's on the travel check there. It's a survival check plus your con mod.
Survive.
Do we get a long rest for abilities, Nick?
You get a long rest. You just don't regain your hit dice.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Zyzerus rolls an 8.
Ooh.
16.
Well, I was up really late copying that spell for Zyzerus.
no.
Okay.
Apparently, Bendu and Melia slept just fine last night.
Little body heat.
Well, I don't know. Alfred rolled 3 times. 4 times.
If you need to tell me, Bendu,
What
just
the
tell me.
fuck?
I'm trying to get out. I don't know why I keep saying, "Oh, Alfred's rolling," even though I'm
Features
rolling
and
on
traits.
Amelia's.
You have to go on Melia's sheet. Click
And click on
features and traits.
Oh, we have to go on Melia's sheets? Got it. Okay, Melia, let's do this.
Ooh.
Let's look at Melia's sheets and look for infections.
I would like to say that Mulia did not sleep next to Bendu because, you know, she doesn't want anything to happen.
Do we
She
want to see
doesn't.
who slept next to
Inevitably, it
who?
would.
No.
Such confidence.
Okay. Well, with that, if
Roll for cuddle.
the DC was 13, who
Oh, I
got
failed by that. I cut your
who
mouth.
got less than who got 5 lower than 13?
I critically failed.
Zyzerus did.
Hey, buddy, we were talking
Oh.
notes.
So Jethro, you have disadvantage on
I'm-
one skill that you're proficient with for the day, and Zyzerus, you have disadvantage with one skill that you're proficient with for the day. I believe. Did you get 8? Is that the final roll? I don't know which one of these is the
Yeah.
actual roll for.
For Zyzerus, yes.
Stop it.
What's Malia's roll?
It's still double rolling for Rachel, by the way.
I think it's 13. I'm going with the first one. So Malia's good.
It's 13. It's 13.
Biggs is good. Bindu is good.
I'm good.
Valeris is good. Okay, so nobody is 10 higher. Did Trey
No,
roll? There's
nobody
Trey.
crit.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, don't forget to add your con mod to those rolls, everyone. So I
I
don't
get
know
a 17. I don't know what the DC is.
It was 13.
Can't, my plus
so
1
I'm-
cancels out my minus 1.
There you go, Ryan.
Let's go! That's math, baby.
I got a plus 4 to my con mod. I got an 8, so it's not that bad.
It's still 5 lower.
I know. Well, you know, I'm just wondering, should I just adjust time just a smidge? Maybe daylight savings time has hit, and I adjust time a smidge.
Not in my fucking game.
I live in Phoenix.
Damn. All right. The world's against me. I
Yep.
can't do it.
Well, you all still have about a week's worth of travel, I believe, to get to Shade Valley from Rose Grove through the
Can you
wilderness.
put us on the big map, Nick?
Yes, I can.
I want to see that juicy map.
Take it to the map.
Take it the map.
Has anyone ever described a map as juicy? Good question.
Jethro has.
Oh, Jethro definitely has.
That's a Jethro TM right there, I think.
Juicy.
And then
Right, so we're just outside of Rose Grove,
Juicy,
right?
juicy maps.
yeah, you're just outside of Rose Grove.
And we're going to Shade Valley. Oh, God, that is a long stretch.
Yep.
Jeepers.
It's about a week's worth of travel, so I need everybody to make me a travel check for this day.
Which is a...
Athletics or Dex plus the same mod you use for that ability.
Sammy, no. Go Legion.
Oh God, I fail so bad at both of those.
So 24? Oh no, dex mod, so 22.
Okay. So that if you get above a 15, then you travel all day without harm.
So there's got a 26.
Oh, sorry. 13. It's supposed to be the same as the one I did for the condition check.
Amelia, how did you get a 2?
Amelia, how?
2?
Okay, I think the roll is correct. I just
Oh,
don't
no.
know why. What happened?
The 1.
What do you mean the one?
That's a
There's
natural
a
one
one on
for
board.
Tura.
There's
Sure
a
got
1 on
natural
the
one.
board. Look at that red. It's disgusting.
I would like to use my inspiration that I got for knowing the rules to allow Tura to re-roll and Jethro to take the hit.
Man,
I have the mouse.
D20 plus.
Big Traven. Wait, are we bringing Timmy with us?
That's a great
Yeah.
question. Once you're out of the beast
Well,
territory,
11.
does Timmy tag
It's
along?
not a critical fail.
Not a 1.
Okay. Can
Are
I
we-
sit down with Timmy? Timmy. I understand that you didn't choose this. I understand that you don't know us. And all I can do is repeat the offer I made before. We promised to see you safely through this dangerous pass and to give you a little something to send you on your way if that's what you wanted. Is that what you still want?
I mean, I'm not really cut out for keeping up with you guys, I think. But so, I promise I won't say anything. You guys are the coolest people I think I've ever met, and definitely do not want to upset her. And he like points at Bigsies.
Are you sure you can make it through this wilderness on your own?
Oh, once we're through the beast territory, I think I'll be okay.
Like I said, until that happens, you are welcome to stay by our side for safety. And we are by no means holding you captive, but I do appreciate you saying that you'll keep this all to yourself, because I think you know that this is not the realm for keeping secrets or trust, but I think you know that we could make this place a better place, right, Timmy?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
I'd like to insight Timmy.
Timmy's scared shitless.
Why? I'm being super nice.
Why are you scared? What is
No.
scary about
I
me
didn't
right
know.
now?
Stop being scared right now.
So Jethro's gonna crawl over to Timmy.
Why are you crawling?
I didn't get my wheelchair out of the bag of
Get your
holding.
wheelchair out of the bag.
No, that's why I took the damage, is I didn't get the wheelchair out. I've been dragged this whole time by my dog.
God.
Just
Honestly,
backwards skittering.
Frankly, maybe Timmy
Yep.
should be afraid of us and not pitying us.
You see, Timmy,
Certainly not helping friend.
I have killed someone before.
All right,
And
he's
if you
afraid.
tell
We're good.
anybody about what we're doing, I will find you.
Okay, all right. As I said, Timmy, very excited to have you along and to keep you safe. And I understand, that it's a treacherous world and all those things. So, same team, right? All right. So, as soon as
Same team,
you're ready to
same
go on your
team.
own way, I trust you. Same team. Because to be fair, his other team sucked.
So, who failed their travel check?
Jethro.
Bindu.
Hero bid with an 11.
But didn't
But I've
critically
got a
fail.
positive attitude.
Hey.
So,
I got a 15.
alright, 15 is a success. Alright,
I had an 11 as well as Tura.
okay, so, Who succeeded then? So that would be Trey, Bigsies,
At
21.
and
There's
Got a dirty 20.
Zyzeris, Valeris.
Z, what about this terrain is like triggering you? You're doing so well.
all downhill.
Is that what it is? Grasslands? Is that what the fuck it is? Slippery snake, you asshole.
So those that passed, what was your day like traveling? Sammy, no.
Oh, it was great.
Sun is
Sun shining, tank is clean.
The tank is clean.
Clean.
So
Zara was not happy the tank was clean. No.
But yeah,
I think after the events that happened, Bigsy feels a little bit more at peace walking through the beast territory, like she helped something, and so I think she's mostly just enjoying the humming of Azusa's tunes as she's walking, and not really dreading too much of the future that they're about to walk into that's just going to be awful. She's just ignoring the immediate future and just choosing to enjoy the day, this moment.
All right. Well, let's talk to those that failed. Who failed? And wants to tell me what about their day.
So, I think Bindu just we're getting into sort of like insect territory, and his abs are irresistible. Everyone knows this. So he's just been spending a lot more time trying to keep the insects away, and it's just exhausting.
Those
Yeah.
abs are as sweet as Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah, I mean, he just can't help it. But it is very draining to travel that way.
Tura is busy making poultices and medicines for Bindu's abs, and so is also similarly exhausted by the distraction of the medical care, the necessary medical care she is administering with 100% reasons.
With her trembling feminine fingers.
Did I swoon? No, that's you swooning, Bindu.
With these insects, just, God, they bite, they sting. Why? Deserts don't have this. We don't deal with this.
Bindu, are you secretly applying honey to your limbs at night? Just checking.
It's very hydrating.
A honey mask.
Let's see, who else failed? Was that it?
Jethro.
Jethro, what happened this day?
Jethro did not get in his wheelchair for the first half of this day. Because he is so out of sorts with this whole fucking spell thing and reading books up into the middle of the night. He had a terrible night's sleep. So he dragged himself through and got bit by all manner of snakes, armadillos, if they're there, fucking scorpions and shit. Like, he's just dragging himself through, getting bit all the fucking hell.
Quit getting bit by the armadillos.
Fucking armadillos, you know? They're dragging him down. He's only got
The
so much
forest
strength.
armadillo.
The fucking forest armadillos, you know?
Those
Fake
things are
creatures.
spiky.
Oh my
Assholes.
God, there are other armadillos. So there's a forest armadillo. There's a jungle. There we go.
Yep.
There's an
Shadow
Arctic-
hedgehogs.
Arctic
You know, poisonous
armadillo.
spines. Fucking porcupines and shit. Jethro's
Ooh.
crawling through all of it. And
Lava armadillos.
and it's not until like half day that he actually gets his wheelchair out, so he only takes half the hit points of damage, because at half day when they take a rest, he finally gets his chair out and cleans himself up a little bit. But he has been through the fucking ringer this day. It's been bad.
Well, who would like to give me the
Jungle
direct...
chair or something? That could we make him something that travels better than a wheelchair through what we're going through? Like, I don't know.
His chair
Brainstorming.
travels great.
It's actually quite good, but now that we're getting in more flat land, I have to sit in it. Yes, Bixus, I have. Yes, sit in it.
In your chair.
That's
It's also, it's kind of muddy. We're hitting the flat land. We had some rain and fog, so the soil is kind of loose. I didn't want to get the wheels stuck, so I figured it'd be easier to crawl. Unfortunately, it wasn't. There's a lot of shit around.
As long as we're not flatlining. All right.
I'm okay. We'll be all right. I just need a moment.
Can I get a direction check? 22. Oh, 22 is perfect. That is a success. So the party is able to find their way. Who would like to give me a camping check at the end of this day?
I want to do it.
I'm
I
out.
believe in myself.
All right.
You guys are rhyming like Dr. Seuss, just FYI.
It's a survival, right?
It is a survival.
parties come
That
on
is
this
right.
way.
Survival or nature, yeah.
I believe in my
Can I aid Aleph? Is it Aleph or Amelia?
It is
It's Melia.
Melia, and yes, you
It's
can
Melia,
aid
right?
her.
I have that. Can I aid? I like the forest. Besides the fucking
shit.
fey armadillos that like to bite my ankles.
It is my favorite terrain.
Oh, you get a plus to your
Double
proficiency bonus for that.
proficiency.
Make sure to add your
So-
wizard dex mod.
No, this is Malia.
I know, but you need to add your wisdom or dexterity mod to your night.
You get an additional bonus.
Okay, so my dexterity.
So roll again, and then you get to add 3 plus half your proficiency, which is 1.
Fuck, never mind.
Yeah, there you go. So you're getting a 25 on that one.
Well, that's a success. You guys will be able to get a full rest with all of its benefits.
See, Melia, this one is not a warren of those asshole fey armadillos. I think we'll be safe here.
I love that
One
you.
thing If there's one thing I hate in this world, it's armadillos. Do you know one time they got into my turnip garden and they just ruined everything?
They are just right bastards, aren't they?
Ah, they're just right bastards. And I thought, oh, it's only in my
The
neighborhood.
new
No,
favorite
they're
enemy is
everywhere.
fey armadillos.
Yes. There has to
Fuck
be an
those
armadillo.
armadillos to a passion.
The meat isn't even that good. It just gives you the plague.
If I could crawl on my knees, they would make good knee pads with their shells, but I can't, so they're not even worth that.
No, it just falls apart as soon as you kill him. It's just armadillos are the worst.
What is holding them together? Fey magic? Screw that shit.
No, I think it's spite and hate. Anyway.
Did you just say Biotin 8?
No,
Spite and hate are what holds an armadillo together.
Oh, spite and hate. Okay, I get it. I understand now.
you know, one time someone told me that armadillos are older than the gods, and even the things that are older than the gods, and they hate everything. That's why. They're just.
I think they're the Fey Realm's cockroach. They survive everything.
They do.
Well, with this evening, you are
Armadillos attack.
Okay.
you are
We've
able
found a
to.
new enemy.
You guys are able to camp for this evening. Is there anything anyone would like to do, maybe Jethro, during this 4 hours or more of camping?
If I can, I would like to clean up a little bit just at the end of the day. You know, spruce up and then continue writing the scroll for Zyzeris. I also have a scroll of invisibility, which I'll present to Zyzeris, and I'll say,
Hey, Ceres, I found this scroll within the library at Rose Grove. Considering that you can't willingly conceal your whole visage, this might be a way to slip into the shadows. I'm willing to give it to you if you think that you might be able to copy it into your book and find a better use for it.
My most certain appreciation for this, Jethro. It's a most considerate offer of yours. I was thinking along the some of the spells that I've been weaving myself, and I was wondering if you had any interest of your own. Any such spells that I could scroll up with the remainder of some of our material components.
Yes. If you have anything that would be benefit, considering that we seem to be splitting the group, we should have a wide array of abilities between the two of us, just to make sure everyone's safe. So, do you have something that might benefit a separate group away from you? Either alarming or some form of protection, or
What I was
honestly,
doing with the weave of the spider's silk.
oh, I have a similar one to that. But what might be really cool is if I could modify your your breath, your fire breath, acid breath, poison breath. When you were spewing that out, it was very interesting, and I think that I might be able to modify that just a little bit for myself. I don't really have a way of damaging a large area of people yet.
That's one we might need to pick up some more materials to scribble out. It's a bit of a work in progress and still working out a few of the specifics. The last time I cast it, I think I dislocated my jaw when I was struck in combat.
Well, I have a very strong jaw. I teach 12 hours a day. I speak a lot, so I don't think that'll be a problem. Maybe that or something a little more simple. Do you have the alarm spell?
I can start to scribble out what I've come to understand is a sort of necessity to cast in Sleeping of Places of Uncertainty that I've come to understand of a pianoforte accentando. The slightest impact of a note being played on a harmonic string being woven into place by the spider's silk, and this resonance of the spider's silk is what can resonate within a certain frequency of your own. Oh, it's almost like having a single strand of the same spider silk in your eardrum, so that when that certain pitch is hit elsewhere, it vibrates. It's very strange to explain and very off-putting the first time you feel it vibrate inside of your eardrum.
Jethro's eyes go wide, and he gets a big, like, a gasp expression on his face. I can visualize what you're saying, but applying it to my form of magic, I think, and he'll start, like, scribbling down on a piece of parchment a formula and, like, notes on what he thinks that would apply in his form of magic, and he's like, it is... What you're saying is that the tendrils of the spider's web, they can sense an intruder from far away. It is like the echoes of time. If someone were to drop a pebble into a pond, you would be able to see the ripples all the way across the pond. This is very similar to my time magic. I think that we might be able to transpose these together. I think that would be the perfect spell if we were to be separated and I need to protect the other group.
Put together a list of some of the components that I use to cast it.
That would be fantastic.
I should have just enough of the spell scroll material left over for it.
Yes, if we get enough, then this invisibility scroll would be... Perhaps we could trade these and then get 2 of these in our own particular brands of magic, and then pass that along. I think invisibility, I think, would be great for both of us. The wheelchair is kind of difficult to hide.
I think that will be incredibly useful for this collection of strange individuals.
I love the idea of a wheelchair cloaking device.
Yes, I will just, like a video game, hover across the map without sitting on anything. Like a weird GTA mod.
Like Wonder Woman.
I'm gonna have an invisible jet. Yeah, so we talk shop a little bit, and we get some notes on invisibility, and I would like to learn the alarm spell if Xyzerus has it, and I will give him the shield spell at the end of my next 4 hours.
Huzzah! Anything else anyone would like to do during this long rest?
Can I successfully complete any poisons or potions of healing during the course of our, like, whatever this is, long rest, travel, whatever has happened?
How many hours did I say it takes?
Oh, potions? Are we talking potions and poison?
Potions and poisons.
I want to say 12, but I'm like, can I stop and go work on something and accumulate that over time, or is that one sesh? Like, I have to put it over fire and make it in one go.
I'm reading.
Making poison takes a day, like a basic healing potion. So they both take a day to make. So I'm guessing 24 hours. And so
Yeah.
I'd like
One
to,
day is a working day, so it's 8 hours of active use creating the item.
Okay, so it's not something I can casually be making, like, in the evenings partially, and then, like, put the puzzle away and then, like, keep working on it the next night kind of a thing. It has to be something I make in one go.
No. You can get it to a stable point. You say like 4 hours. Okay, I got
But
the concoction stable, and then
to-
you can do the last part.
To
4
your
hours
point,
later.
though, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to require a fire or heat or something.
Right,
Yeah,
okay,
you need
fair. Okay,
Wait,
so if we're
because
not
Melia-
setting a fire,
because-
then I'm just gonna say no.
Wait, because Melia rolled a 21, is she able to create a fire that is functional, but no one will be able to see the smoke?
A camp that's protected.
I don't think you
Yeah.
have any guarantees of that.
Shit, never mind. Is there like an alcove we can set?
Okay, how long do you need to brew this potion? Because I can concentrate on a spell and make sure that it is not seen for at least a little bit.
Well, we also need to be able to make sure we're all taking our rests. Like, if one person's up on watch, that means 2 people can't be up helping me make a potion, so we can abandon it for now, but I do like the idea that maybe, like, we work on the potion a little bit every night, like, that way we can
Isn't like with
build up our stores.
prestidigitation, couldn't you just like have like a small little flame? Because like potions are made like even under like a candle. Like it doesn't have to be a big thing. Like we could literally just set up like a tea candle underneath a beaker. type
If I'm not wrong, Xyzerus, Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong, you have a way of dimming the light of a flame, right?
So when we're done with the spell scrolls, like on a different night, I could help with the potions by casting control flames over one of those candles to make the flame a little bit stronger, but still controlling it.
Yeah, you can make the brightness up or down with control flame, right? So
I'm
if
just
it's a
thinking
campfire, you can go down to coals, and then it's not as bright, but still hot. So basically, we can work on it. It's just, maybe 2 nights you get a potion.
I'm down to work on it because I'm thinking Poison Club has a new book on poisons. We're gonna fuck around with it, right? Like, a little bit.
You gotta test the new poisons.
We got to make the poison.
We'll test him on Trey. We'll put him in his flask.
Let's find one of those fey fucker armadillos and feed it.
Oh no, not animal testing.
Why am I drinking poison when we have a Timmy?
We have a Timmy.
No,
Because you're a hearty son of a bitch.
I just told him he could trust us.
Well, and speaking of Timmy, the next morning, you all are happy to realize you are outside of the beast territory, and so Timmy is going to skedaddle if you all are okay with that.
Yeah.
I'll have a last conversation with him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to talk to him before he goes.
Okay. Be nice.
As you like walk up to him, Bigsies, you see him take like a big ol' like gulp.
Bigsies is going to reach into her pouch, and she's going to take out 5 gold, and she's going to give it to Timmy. And she's going to say, "Make a good life for yourself. Don't end up like us." Stab him through the heart.
His eyes just kind of go wide, and he goes, "Thank you. Why are you giving me this?"
Because we killed everyone you've known, and you're all alone now. And that sucks.
You see, he just kind of, you see him start crying, and he just kind of like wipes his like forearm like across his eyes. He says, "Thank you. And don't worry, I won't tell anyone about you guys."
We'll find out if you do. Good luck. And she's gonna turn and walk away.
This man is terrified of you, but also
This
kind
guy-
of in awe of you.
Ferris really nod at him
Robin
and
Hoods.
acknowledge that the damage has been done, for better or worse, and nod and walk away.
Tura just kind of does the finger thing where like, I'm watching you, like with her fingers.
I never said I did that. That was you saying I did that.
So Jethro comes up and he shows
Oh,
his
God.
fingers. I'm watching you.
This kid's not to be any more intimidated.
I'm joking.
He's intimidated.
Thank God.
But I will like to come up because I was kind of fucking with him. But considering that he's really scared, Jethro will wheel up and after everyone's done their thing, he'll say,
I am sorry, Timmy. I was just messing with you. I'm not going to kill you. You have been magnificent to our friends.
Pixis, you want to say something?
No, I'm sorry. I was just joking. Bixie didn't actually kill anyone she knew. Like he knew. She feels genuinely bad about everything.
I killed a lot of people.
Also, she doesn't want to do this.
So, Timmy, I would like to say that if you're looking for honest work, perhaps find Kasim, Tree Song, and New Anderhorst. He might be able to aid you in getting a proper job, so that way you're not having to run around and encounter people like us.
What kind of job?
Well, he works at a dance studio, and he studies dance.
I don't know how to dance.
Do you know how to use a sword?
No, not very well.
Well, then that's a perfect place for you to learn and perhaps make some income.
Okay, well, Trey told me about this monster hunter thing, and he shows him this like monster hunter emblem, and he was telling me that he wanted this back. I kind of
yes.
I want to be brave like her, and he points at Bigsies.
Oh, well, if you want to be brave like her and earn her respect, I think going to Monster Hunter Guild is the way to go.
I'll see you guys again.
Jethro will extend a hand out for a handshake.
Timmy will shake your hand. And then
Hey.
he is going to hitch up his pack and kind of tighten his cloak around his shoulders, and he is going to make his way off into the forest.
With what little strength he'll try to hold on to the handshake, and he'll say,
Be strong to protect yourself. Be stronger to protect others.
And then he turns, and Malia's sword is there.
fucking right in the neck.
Timmy wanders off into the woods, and believe that is where we're going to end the session. And we can pick up
Okay.
next session with arriving in Shade Valley.
Oh, the
What's
shadow.
all?
Ryan, you got the shield spell.
Heck yes, now my AC can be ridiculous.
I'm super excited for Shade Valley just because of the possibility of also playing as the Wonder Troop.
Oh, I came up with a name, Ryan. I don't know if you want it or not.
What's the name?
The Troubadour's Defense.
That's a lot of letters.
That's a mouthful.
I figured it was a musician's defense, singing a song.
Wait, so
What about the Buskers Battalion? Just a little bit.
That's
It
even
rolls
longer.
off a bit more. But it rolls off the tongue a bit better.
Yeah.
so would we meet
The
our
Buskers bit.
circus characters if we meet our circus characters? Do I get to play as Jean Baptiste and Trey? Because I love Jean
Oh,
Baptiste.
that would be fucking nuts.
You guys are just going to have to wait to see how I pull this off, and I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to pull
How to
this
pull
off.
it off.
Oh my god, we're all gonna go
That's all
flipping insane talking to ourselves.
I mean, we've done it before.
I've had to do that in high school. It's not. It's
You're
Rachel's
doing it
like, I
now.
got this.
You
I
do it
know.
more than anybody.
You're talking to yourself with Melia and Trey, fucking Alfred.
I know, yeah. But now it's 3 people.
Now it's 3 people.
Rachel just needs a challenge. She just needs to do it with like 6 people simultaneously.
I love the
I want to
idea.
see.
I've done that before.
I love the idea of Ditzy talking to Malia and Alfred.
What a
I
conversation.
really want to see Rachel DM because I think she could do it. Like multiple NPCs talking to themselves and talking to the party. It would be great.
You did DM.
I did.
I didn't get to participate.
Oh yeah.
I did not get to participate in that.
Yeah, I did
What
like
you did?
Chad. You know, the guy who wore the bikini, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, totally, guys." Like, you know,
There
we're
was a
like
goat
on this
guy?
and stuff. There was oh yes, goat fucker. Oh, he.
That's
Go
right.
fucker.
Or was it motherfucker? No wait, the whole fucker family is a
The
bit
whole
fucked up,
fucker
you know?
family.
It was is a hot dog a sandwich, or is it its own thing?
Didn't we like
No bell.
debate that for a good 30 minutes?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was a good segue. And then the guards came, and then you set fire to everything, and I was like, I didn't plan that, but okay.
I'll be up in a minute.
We're choosing violence today.
I seem to recall setting fire to everything specifically because you were running it.
Yes, and I appreciate it. Then there was like a fireplace thing, and I'm going to spoil the whole thing. It was the Jester. The Jester was the serial killer. You weren't supposed to catch him. He was supposed to kind of like hidey ho, heedy hi away. He was always there in the background. I'm sorry.
Like Alfred. Always in
Yeah.
the background.
Did you go
Yeah.
brush your teeth, okay?
So Alfred's the serial killer.
'Cause it's
I mean, makes sense.
100%.
Perfect
He's
sense.
black robe. He's 100% a serial killer.
But I wanted
We
to
all knew
do
this
an
was
encore
coming.
D&D session where everyone probably is going to die. And you know wolves and shit.
Ashley.
Too many wolves.
Too many wolves.
I
Put
want
it
too many
in
wolves.
Bloomley's portfolio. Hey Nick,
Hey, what?
I'd see nothing in there.
Lena found the old picture of Marikel that she drew.
Did she put it in there?
She's yeah.
I feel like
There hasn't been anything in there for a year, my guy.
I felt like I kind of remember what it looked like.
Why are they connected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait.
Why don't I just walk through my front door?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ooh.
Hey, I did do a good job of
Axe
describing it.
hammer. Ooh.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
All right, guys. Well, with that,
No.
everyone have a great evening,
Go brush your
and
teeth.
Have a great night.
I burned my face.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, that's not as scary.
how Rebecca of
It's,
you.
it's sunburned. I'm sorry.